What the world needs today is loving, loving. What the world needs to say is I accept my brother.
What's up, everybody? My name is Tori Franco. This is the What the World Needs podcast. And today I've been waiting for this moment. I have Mike, the owner of this studio, House of Sound, and the owner of Mike's Mix and Master here, and I'm gonna drill you with some questions.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Do you have anything you want to say, first and foremost?
I'd rather just let's dive right in.
All right. So this is what I've been wanting to ask you.
Okay.
Now I've known Mike for how long have we known each other?
Oh man, since maybe 2012.
Yeah.
Around then.
Yeah, maybe about there. I think 11.
Or 11. Yeah, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I knew you when you first. When did you start Mike's Mix and Master?
I started it in 2010.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Okay, so he started his business in 2010, and you're 29.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's you would say it's a thriving business.
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
Like very.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's up there.
He's on the front page of Google.
Yes.
Right? First?
First, yep.
Okay. And he did it all on his own. Like, all by yourself.
Yeah.
Self-taught. What I want to ask you, this is what I've been wanting to ask you, is how did you start this whole thing?
Okay. So, basically what had happened was I used to rap. I used to rap in high school. And I didn't have a place to go and record my music. There was no studios around, so I had to teach myself how to do it. And then I started engineering and, leaned away from rapping and stuff like that. And then I started recording people from my house. And basically what I got, love to do about it was the mix and the mastering part of it. So I was like, there should be a way where I can work on people's music from anywhere, all over the place. And I had a friend who wanted something mixed, and he sent it to me. So I mixed it and sent it back, and I was like, wait a minute.
You're actually good at this?
This is it. This is the thing I want to do.
So mixing, you fell in love with just kind of after being into music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you really genuinely fell in love with it?
I fell in love with it, yep.
Because for me, I feel like we were talking, obviously. I'm always with you here. But, I feel like mixing is my worst enemy.
That's why there's me.
That's true. You got to hear his mixes. Remember, if you guys watched the podcast I did with Jay Cloud, he's the head engineer here.
Yep, head engineer.
And I said his mixes were the cleanest. This dude right here, you want some pristine sound.
Yes. Well, I also taught Jay.
You did?
Yeah, so I would say he's we're just about, we have our own different taste, I guess, to bring to the table. But
now, what is it about mixing that you loved so much?
I don't know, just being able to take something that's nothing and then make it something. Yeah. Just you being behind that and then, giving it to the client and then you hear it on the radio or you hear it and it's
Have you heard your songs on the radio before? Yeah,
the first song, which I didn't mix, I mastered it, was the Gunplay song from Maybach Music.
What?
And that was big. That I heard.
How the hell did that happen?
Well, I linked up with DJ Relent. You know DJ Relent, right? You guys must know DJ Relent, famous DJ from New York.
Yep.
We used to be good friends. He had the track, and he came to me for the partial mixing of the song and then the mastering of the song. And then we mastered it with me, and then we mastered it with someone else, and we chose to go with my version. And the song was released.
Is that the one where, not that I'm trying to throw shade or anything, but is that the situation where I heard through the grapevine, I think from you, where it was an industry professional who mixed it, from a label versus you?
It was.
And the artist went with you?
Yeah, it was actually his original engineer in Maybach Music, and they went with
so he he dogged his dude to go with your mix.
Pretty much.
That's how fucking good he is. So now, okay, you've built your online business.
Yes.
And as a friend,
Okay.
you're somebody that I always, not in like a creepy way, but like want to be around because I feel like you're successful. You've made it essentially.
Okay.
To us little peons below you. Now, where do you see yourself? Because you're doing your thing. Where do you see yourself in like 5-10 years?
Hopefully doing the same thing still. I would never want to give up mixing and mastering. But I want to, have a bigger presence and have, more people working under me with a household name. I want Mike's Mix Master to be a household name, even House of Sound.
House of Sound here.
Yeah.
Now, what do you see for here?
This is what I see for House of Sound. This is my vision. House of Sound, I want this to be a studio like this where it's welcoming, it's homey. You come in here, you feel at home, you feel good. And I just want this, I want there to be other House of Sounds in like every state or major cities. Like maybe.
Oh, so you want to franchise?
Yeah, I want to franchise the business. Atlanta, Miami, big cities where music is really doing good.
Do you want like famous people coming in, or do you want it to be for the indie artist trying to make it?
I would like to serve both because
Okay.
that way, if we have more famous people coming in here, the indie artist would, be like, wow, this is something that I want to be part of, and they want to come in and get the.
It'll attract.
And they'll get the same quality, of course, we wouldn't treat anybody differently for that.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've heard some of the mixes, obviously, because sometimes I'm here. I just I'm like a bad penny. Can't fucking get rid of me. But, the quality for even just unknown people is amazing.
Yep.
Now, how do you attract or get those famous people? Do you know?
It's just
word of mouth.
Yeah, like take for instance, Cardi B, which I haven't worked with, but I have a friend who did work with her. Basically, it's just word of mouth. She's looking for somewhere to record. You're gonna look around and you're gonna see who has the best mixes. It's all about the quality, what you bring to the table, and they find out that I had that. They know my mixes. They hear my mixes. And they just decide to work with me.
I see huge things for this place, even like beyond music. Do you see that?
Yeah, definitely.
Like this room right here, like doubles as a music studio.
Yep.
And obviously this,
Yeah.
And I see people doing podcasts here, filming videos and shit.
Podcasts, videos. You can come in here. You can actually mix for a movie if you wanted to, or photo shoots. There's endless the possibilities.
And no other, I feel like, I mean, unless you have seen, but no other like music studio has that.
Yeah, a lot of these studios are strictly focused on just music.
Yeah.
So.
If you could pick any other, I guess, job.
Oh man.
Would you, or would you could you even pick anything?
From what I'm doing now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I wouldn't want. It would have to be something to deal with music. I couldn't do anything else.
I mean,
could, but you know what I mean. I don't.
You wouldn't be happy doing it.
No way.
Yeah. Like I could scrub toilets for the rest of my life, but.
Nope. I love what I do.
And you've never really, I can't imagine, had a 9-to-5.
I did. I had a few.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had it. When I started the business, I was actually working. I did a lot of retail, and then I was working in the hospital in Brooklyn. I actually moved to Brooklyn. This is a quick story. I moved to Brooklyn, to get a better job and make more money. And I got the opportunity, so I actually moved out there from here. And I was also doing my business. Yeah. And, the guy that I was telling you about that sent me the song and I did it over the internet, he actually did that while I was out there in the city. And when I had that idea, I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. And I was making good money for my age working in the hospital. I took 2 days to think about it. I quit my job and I moved back here to focus on Mike's Mix and Master.
And that was it.
And that was it. Damn. I gave up everything and I just came back and I was just like, you know what?
It's crazy because out of like all of us, like me, you, Jay, Bobby, that's like, at least from my perspective, whenever we were all hanging out, that is like I guess the group of people that hung out.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, obviously, me, Bobby, and Jay like dicked around for years.
Okay.
And you literally at that age, what was it, 21, 22?
Yeah, around 20, yeah.
When I was, at least for me, I can say, when I was 21, 22, I was going out, like literally partying. Did you have to cut all of that away?
Yeah, when I get focused on something, I focus on that one thing. And this was like a real big thing for me. Like I knew I had to do it.
But now you're living your life.
Now I can do whatever I want.
Legit.
I'm still like doing fucking a million mixes, but
you can essentially go wherever you want.
Oh yeah. I could do whatever the hell I want now.
So you don't have any regrets?
None, not at all.
I don't eat. Okay. I do, because I'm like, damn, if I had just started doing this shit back then, who knows where I'd be now at 28. But at the same time, there's a part of me that like says, you know what, all this shit had to happen for you to have like something to write about, something to like, you know what I mean? But you, through, like you said, fuck my friends for right now. I'm going to focus on this. And now you're living your best life.
It's worth it. So you have a dream, you got to go for it, no matter what.
That's it. That is the fucking truth.
You can ask, like, you know, people, you know, I was the biggest person to like party back in the day. I used to be a club promoter. This is before I could even get into clubs.
Really?
Yeah, and because I was like pretty popular when I was younger. So I used to promote for clubs, and I used to bring a lot of people because I knew everybody.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, that's an opportunity, and I wanted to be the best promoter out in Long Island, and I tried to do that. I tried to work my way up to that. But I used to party. I used to just girls party, drinking, every single day. Not like nothing. I dropped out of high school. I don't know.
You did?
Yeah, I dropped out of high school.
What?
Yeah, I know. I dropped out. I had my own apartment, and I was the only person with my own apartment in high school. And my friend, he was the only person with a car at our age, so we were the shit like back in the day.
So you guys were like balling.
Yeah, and we were like partying crazy, and I loved it. I loved that. I loved going to clubs. That was my thing. Like that's what I was about. I threw everything away. I was like, I got rid of everything. Like
but
my whole life in the past was just like shoved immediately to the side.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
To me, that's inspirational, because I feel like anybody watching who's maybe not the type of person that's like maybe good in school or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, or it isn't for them.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was smart. I liked psychology. That was my favorite subject. I loved learning about stuff, but I hated school. Like I hated
being told what to do.
Yes.
When you can pee.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right there. I do not like when people tell me what I can do and what I can't do.
Do you think that's like a creative thing? Because I can't.
It's holding you back from being yourself, being creative, being whatever.
Yeah.
It's holding you back.
Yep.
You don't want anybody holding you back.
No. Fuck that. Mm-mm.
You know?
No.
School, yeah. I knew that I was not going to do anything that I learned in school. Like, there's things you need to know, of course, but, like, I knew that I'm not going to really need this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really not. I know what I want to do, and what I want to do, I'm going to make it work somehow.
That's it. Like, mind state is, I feel like, the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you just decide and tell yourself, like, no, I'm going to fucking do this.
Yeah,
like,
that's it. That's all you need is that one, you to tell yourself that you're going to do this.
Yeah.
And you do it.
Yep.
That's it.
You commit to it.
You commit to it.
Exactly. Put all your energy into it.
Don't talk about it and just like, no. You're going to do something? Do it. That's it.
Yep. And put your all into it.
Yep.
Like, I feel like we're living in a day, an age where you're kind of like looked down upon for going against the grain. And like a lot of people thought, like, people who are close to me were like, you're a fucking idiot. You're going to like give up this really good 9-to-5 job that you have.
Oh, man.
With all this pension and this 401k, you're going to risk that. And it's like, yeah. And now that I'm doing what I'm doing and I actually see, because when I started, I was in a tunnel, black. That was it. There was nothing in front of me. Like, it wasn't like somebody handed me this opportunity and was like, here you go, start out with this.
Yeah.
I started with literally
nothing.
No way, no nothing. And I was like, literally, deepest depression in my entire life, wanted to kill myself. And I was like, I'm going to make something out of this.
Yeah,
like, I'm going to turn this the fuck around.
Yeah.
And now that I actually have these opportunities in front of me and you know, everything that it's like, I can't go, there's no way you can go back.
You can't. Yeah, once you see, yeah, definitely.
Once you open your eyes to
That's it. You can't go back.
It's done. What's your take on somebody who is out there listening or watching and is working like a 9-to-5, that they're miserable out because 9 out of 10 times they are.
It's facts.
What would you say to them if they, whatever their dream is? What would you say?
I would just say follow your dreams. Like, you know, if you don't want to be in that job doing that 9-to-5, don't do it. You don't have to do it. You may miss out on making a couple bucks or whatever, but you have to do something to follow your dream.
Yep.
Because if you don't even make a move, you'll never know. You never know what's possible and what's not possible.
Yep.
And everything is always possible when you put your mind to it.
Yep. Mind is the most important thing. And people think that those 9-to-5 jobs are end all be all. But what they don't realize is that's just the temporary money.
Yeah, it really is. That money, usually for most people, it's just paying what they need to get by.
To survive.
That's it. Like, you're just paying to... You're never, and if you keep doing it that way, you're never gonna. Yeah. What are you gonna go to? Like,
it's like a hamster wheel. You're gonna be on a hamster wheel running.
That's
to get
it.
Nowhere.
You're just.
It's literally, there's a reason why, and I'm a firm believer in this. I haven't done any extensive research, so don't fucking fuck that camera. Don't fucking quote me. But there's a reason why the depression and anxiety rates are so high.
Yeah.
It's because people are doing the opposite of what makes them feel good.
It's true.
And they're running on these hamster wheels, and they're like, "Why am I not getting happy? Why am I not getting happy?" It's like, because bitch, you're running just to pay the bills. Yeah. Like, you're literally just burning yourself out just to keep the lights on.
Yeah, it's true, and it's not always that too. Some people, like, their parents, they put it in their head that that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you have to do that. No,
our parents.
You don't have. I don't mean like. College, I don't believe in. I believe in college, like, I believe in going to college for a doctor or to become a lawyer.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's what I.
When you really need it.
That's it.
Yeah.
When you don't need that shit.
No, no, you don't.
It's like, I don't want people to look at me like I'm crazy, but it's true. Like, you don't need that shit.
Look at you. You're a walking example.
I did what the hell I wanted to do. Like, I own Mike's Mix and Master. It's the top. The top #1 mixing and mastering company in the fucking world.
Literally.
And it's a company that did something that no one else did. I started that from nothing.
And it was started by what some would say a fucking shit kid who was like, in his early 20s. Yeah. People in their early 20s are always looked at as shit people.
Of course.
Like, we're always looked down on at that age.
Yeah.
And you started a fucking booming company that now...
I said, fuck it. People told me, they're like, yo, my parents, everyone was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, are you stupid? Like, are you stupid?
And here you are.
I'm like, yeah, I'm stupid. I'm going to show you how stupid I am.
Yep. You let the naysayers...
My teachers.
Fuel you.
Everybody. Not what Mix and Match, the company, whatever, like, dropping out. Like, you're going to be... No. Listen, now I'm making more money than you. Your mom, your dad, I'm making more money than...
You could literally pay their salary.
Oh, yeah. It's just, and I don't mean to be cocky and say that, but,
no, but it's
just
truth.
If you think about it, like, come on.
People need to know it because...
Do what the hell you want to do.
Exactly. Opportunity is out there. Don't let people fucking steer you the wrong way. My bad. Now, okay, musically, who's, like, your biggest influence?
As far as engineering?
Both.
I really look up to Dave Pensado and Lou Diaz. He mixes all the, like, DJ Khaled songs and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pensado, he's just a legend. He mixes everyone's songs, like
Beyonce.
Yeah, every single person you probably ever heard on the radio, he's done one of their songs.
Do you want to you want to do this for the rest of your life?
I would like to, yeah.
And you're this dude. Can I say that you mixed?
Sure.
He mixed how many songs today?
Today I mixed 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 songs.
19 songs
Yeah.
mixing. Now, for those of you who are watching that don't know what goes into this shit, mixing one song can sometimes take what?
It can honestly take up days.
Yeah.
Because you have to mix the song and then you have to rest your ears to go back and make sure you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
It can take days to finish one mix, and that's just the first draft mix to send. The client wants something changed, and you change it, and that prolongs the process even longer.
Does that happen? Do you get people because I feel like. I mean, I always hear your finished product.
Yeah.
But a couple Fridays ago, I was sitting in with you and you were showing me some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Those mixes sound clean.
Yeah.
Do people do people bitch a lot?
Sometimes you have the people like that. Sometimes you don't. These people, they really care about their music. So, I don't get to sit with them, so they can't really, they're not able to do. If I make a change, they can't just be So sometimes they'll ask to change a couple things but sometimes I just send it and they're like, you know what, you kill this, master it, send it, that's it. Don't even send it to me, just do it.
And you could probably at this point do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I can.
Because you've been doing it for what, almost 10 years?
More, because I started rapping around 2000.
Gotta be 7.
No, 2004.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because that's when I was just messing around with the rapping, and then I got into it.
And by the way, you're a dope rapper.
Yeah, I do.
You don't give
music on the
yourself
side.
enough credit, but you're a dope rapper. And
Thank you.
and songwriter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Seriously, your melodies are
Yeah.
Sometimes I hear your shit and I'm like, why can't I write a melody like that?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing the hooks and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You write bangers. Now, who's your on the artist side biggest influence?
Drake.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a Drake dude?
I'm a Drake fan. I'm a big Drake fan.
I love him.
Not just the musically, just him as a person, how he thinks, how he goes about things, how he takes his time to deliver what the world wants to hear. And, he's never released anything that's someone
garbage.
hates.
No. Everything he releases is viral.
Yeah. He knows he learns the structure of the industry, and just he knows what people want to hear every
what do
single
you
time.
think it is about his shit that does that?
I don't know.
I think it's his. Okay, he's got dope melodies.
Yeah.
Even though
his
he's
hooks
not
are good.
really like a singer, but he sings.
Yeah, and it's good. It's just the melody.
Yeah.
He knows. I don't know.
He knows how to
He just has the
catch.
gold touch.
Yeah, the Midas touch.
Yeah.
He's fucking awesome.
He's the man.
So he's probably your number one that you would collab with.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
1,000,000%.
Dude, if I could collab with one person, it would be him and Justin Timberlake.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think of Justin Timberlake?
Definitely another genius.
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah. 1,000,000%.
My dude.
He's the man.
My dude.
I seen him live at the MTV Awards when he did his big performance. If it was something.
With NSYNC?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah.
You saw that
was so
live?
Lit. That was so lit. That was
Wait.
one of the best things I ever seen.
Wait, why were you at the MTV Awards?
I was just there. I just went to go to.
Where you could just
watch
go
it.
and.
Yeah, I've been twice, so
How was that?
the best. It's the best. You get to see everybody right there. I actually got to sit right behind all the celebrities the first time I went, directly behind everybody. So that was cool. And then the best experience I had was the first time with Justin Bieber and when I seen Bruno Mars perform.
You like Bruno Mars?
Yeah, he's lit.
Yeah,
That's
he
another
is.
person that's just killing it.
I like him, but I like his music. But I don't like, and I know all the people in the industry do drugs, but I don't like when I hear oh, this person's a cokehead and shit like that.
Oh, when you find out about the artist and their personal stuff?
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of drugs in the industry, I feel, and I don't like that
There's a lot of everything in there.
Yeah, I know.
Industry.
I
It's
know.
not
Okay, so now Mike's Mix and Master. What? Okay, so you're a rapper.
Okay.
You're starting to mix and you're like enjoying it.
Yep.
What made you say, okay, I need to start an actual business and start making like bank?
Basically realizing my talent in mixing and mastering, and I wanted the world to hear what I can do. I wanted to help people who were in my position when I started rapping, didn't have no studio to go to. I can just do it for people wherever you are, you know. And I wanted to have people have that same, be able to get that quality and stuff like that.
Was it successful from the jump? Cause I remember when I met you. I don't know. I mean, I can always edit this out if you don't.
It's fine.
Want me saying it, but like I remember Jay calling you Mr. 800 because you were making $800 a week from the.
Yeah. Which
to me, even now, like that's a good amount of money.
Yeah.
And I guess at that point you had the business for a year.
Just a year. Yeah.
So in a year you got yourself to like a.
Yeah, you know what it was? The thing is that at the time when I opened Mike's Mix and Master, there wasn't another company doing what I'm doing. I was the only one. And it was like, people were just like, I want to send my stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And
wait, so you pretty much started that whole wave?
Yeah, I was like one of the, I'm pretty sure I was the first website to be able to do that. Like there were studios who had a studio and they had mixing and mastering. They did it in their studio and they would offer it maybe, you know, to send it to them online or nothing like that. But it wasn't actually a real online, structured thing. Like, you know,
strictly online.
Yeah, strictly online. I was the first person to ever do that. So.
And you have clients from everywhere.
Every single where. Over 150 countries I've worked with people in. Yeah.
And labels and stuff.
Labels,
like that.
Everything.
How do labels get in touch with you?
They basically, they'll email me. They'll find me online, Google, or they'll just come straight they'll just go straight to the website.
They just Google you. Oh, because you're on the front page of Google.
Yep.
That makes sense. Now, what like inspires you musically? Like, what's your biggest?
I like hearing different genres of music and different people and stuff like that, and I like to
the diversity.
Yeah, I love that.
What's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre has to be. I like a lot of house music.
I had no idea that you liked house music.
Yeah, I like a lot of house music, and I like hip hop, but nowadays it's just. I like it, like it gets me in a good mood or whatever, but it's not
the mumble rapping.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. You know?
No, neither am I. Honestly, I used to be so into hip hop, like even back when did J. Cole come out? Like 2011.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Like, have you heard his new album, by the way?
I heard a little bit of it. I'm gonna listen to it actually a little bit later.
Oh my god!
I heard it's really good.
The other day, I was driving out here, and I listened to his whole album on the way here.
Yeah.
It's fucking
That's
ridiculous.
What someone else told me today.
He's saying shit.
Yeah, he's really going in. Yep.
That's why I feel like I used to be so into hip hop. I used to do all the R&B stuff. Now I've obviously kind of gone into EDM and like just dove head first. But I feel like hip hop right now, it's all the trap, mumble rap. Like let's repeat
over and over
2 phrases over and over.
And talk about drugs and guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
It's bullshit.
Every artist, and then now you see like me and my friend and Jay actually were talking last night about how all the artists that we know from back in the day who are still trying to be relevant, they have to go into talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To stay relevant, and it's the only thing that people are gonna want to listen to. They can't come out and be rapping like they used to with their old stuff and expect people to like it. They're not gonna survive.
Which is like fucking crazy.
It's fucked up because now. That's what there's nothing different about hip hop. It's all one lane. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not like you can go listen to this. Like J. Cole, that's why he's the king right now, because he's not moving away from that.
No.
He's never going to go away from that. He's going to stand his ground, and people are feeling it.
And I think even going back to what you said before about like how your business got to where it was because you were the only person doing that at the time.
Yeah.
That is like key, I feel like. Even in the internet age where you can literally put yourself out there in a video, you got to be doing shit that nobody else is doing, going against
the
fucking
look at 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
He's killing it right now because he's doing something different.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you like him or not, but you can't deny the kid is like on fire.
Oh my God.
He's on fire.
I like him as a person. Like, I don't like his persona. I like his personality. Yeah. If that makes sense. Like, I like his Instagram video. I don't think I've ever heard a full 6ix9ine song. Okay. But I like literally, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't give you the title to one of his songs. Yeah. But I saw the Breakfast Club interview, the entire thing.
I watched it like 3 times.
Yeah. Yep. You watched it 3 times?
I think I watched it 3 times.
Once literally was enough for me, but I watched it, and I was like, wow, like, first of all, he took control of the entire interview. Yep. Like, Charlemagne.
No one does that.
No. Nobody gets past Charlemagne. And he literally was like, bitch. And he's 7. Like, he's 7 years old.
He's young.
But, like, when he posts videos on Instagram of him in, like, fucking Colombia.
Yeah. Giving away money and stuff like that. Yeah. He's a good person.
Yeah. He's not a bad dude at all.
And people are coming at him because the reason why they're coming at him is because in New York right now, that's the only person. It's when you think of New York right now in the music industry.
You think of 6ix9ine.
You think of 6ix9ine.
What about Cardi though?
Cardi too, but Cardi, she had her wave. Like this guy has 4 songs on Billboard without even nothing. Just by himself. Just putting out songs.
Just rainbow hair.
Just rainbow hair.
That was his promo. That was his marketing.
That's all it was. And
rainbow hair and teeth.
That's it.
I'm about to dye my shit. Like
do it. Do it before it gets too late.
No, seriously, because that's literally how he got on. I don't think he put any marketing behind his shit.
No, he didn't. He just put it out. And people went crazy over it.
That's fucking nuts. Honestly, he's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
He's, I don't know, what is he, like 21? I don't know how old he is. He's in his 20s, I believe.
Like when I was 20, like think back to when you were, okay. When you were 21, you were starting a business, probably. Yeah. But, okay, like us degenerates.
I know what you mean.
When I was 21, I was like, I'm 21, I'm getting fucked up every single
party.
week. Yeah, like, that's it.
He's making millions of dollars.
He's probably getting fucked up.
Little Pump, too. Little Pump, 16 years old. $8 million record deal.
With who? Who's Atlantic?
I think Atlantic. I think it is.
I saw an interview with him. He's a nice dude too. Like you can tell, like you can always see it through the persona. Yep. That they're like who they really are. Mm-hmm.
People just don't give people chances. They just hate who they are. I don't know. People
are haters.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's exactly what it is.
When they see somebody succeeding, they get jealous, and they say, "Well, why can't I do that? Fuck that guy." Well,
that's because you're too worried about being jealous of other people.
Too worried watching other people and their lives and what they're doing instead of just fucking everybody off and doing what you got to do. That's it.
Facts.
What do you think of Cardi?
I like Cardi. I like Cardi a lot.
I like her too.
I love Cardi. I love you, Cardi.
I love you, Cardi. Cardi, call me.
Yeah, I love definitely her. Call me Cardi for real.
Her album. We were talking about this, but her album. Okay. What do you think of Ring? Have you ever heard Ring?
Yeah, I heard Ring. I actually listened to her whole thing.
You did
just the other day, so I'm not too up to date like with the names, but I heard the whole album. And
what's your favorite song?
I like Be Careful, even though it came out as a single and like not on the album. The beat, the simplicity of it, how she did something different. I liked it. A lot of people don't like it.
I love it.
Me too.
I love it. I wish it wasn't as simple as it was.
See, that's the thing. I like things so simple and like
really?
Regular. Yeah.
To me, it's just so like, if I had to put it visually, it's just like a straight line.
A flat line, yeah. Everyone says that.
And I don't like that. Like, I feel like there could have been harmonies and shit like that. Yeah. And like more to it.
It's like, I felt like, because it was like she's talking to someone. Yeah. And it's like a personal level. And like when you're talking to someone, it's just you talking to someone.
It's just you and your one voice saying that. I get that. I love everything she does because I love her.
Yeah, I love her as a person.
That's what I. Do you agree that likability, I feel like, at least now, comes first before even talent? Not to say that she's not talented, but
Yeah, popularity I would put over likability, because that's what it's really about when it comes to getting noticed or signed or anything
as
like
an
that.
artist, yeah.
It's popularity about what people like, people looking at. So that's how record labels sign people nowadays.
Now, okay. What advice would you give to somebody, engineer, artist, like on the come up?
Stay focused and be humble, because a lot of these guys out here, they're just like, I'm the shit, I'm better than this person. That's not how it's. You gotta do your job for you, and
Yeah.
like you gotta love it.
Yep. And I feel like that's, people take the persona and bring it to the personality.
Yeah.
Like your persona, you're allowed to, as your persona, it can be, you can be cocky.
Yeah, you could definitely be cocky.
But if you're really at the core,
Yeah.
a cocky individual, and
Yeah.
you say to yourself like, I don't need to learn any
Oh
more
yeah,
than this.
yeah, that's the worst.
That's it.
And I hate when people like, this is also advice. It's like, especially when it comes to engineering and stuff like that. There's no ending. Like it's not like a book where at the end, that's it, you learned everything. There's never an end to learning when it comes to music and mixing and stuff like
No.
that. It never ends. So there's a lot of people like, yeah, I know everything. No, sometimes you have to listen to another person about this or that to,
Get a new
to
perspective.
get better on things. Yeah, new perspective. People just are like, I'm the shit, I don't need to know anything, and that's it.
And I feel like people need to stay in their fucking lane.
Yeah.
Like if you're not like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sing, I write, but I know, and I could probably like by ear mix something,
Okay.
but I know that I'll never be a fucking engineer. Like I'll never ever be an engineer.
Well, I mean, I don't. That's kind of doubting yourself, though.
No, I know that I can. Like I sent Cloud a mix that I did for one of these. Like I keep hitting the bottom of the table, and that's what
so
it
weird.
keeps doing. That. My bad. I sent Cloud a mix that I did for like the 52 song challenge that I did, and he like, I was like, let me know what you think of this mix. And he was like, yo, this shit is actually like really fucking good.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say it was gonna be bad.
You expected me to be bad?
No, not at all.
That's not nice.
I
but-
just thought, I didn't know what you were gonna say. I was like,
No, he was like, wow. He's like,
yeah, you don't. People like, okay, so I had this friend. It's completely off topic, but he would go to the gym, right? And he got huge. Like he was so, like he did a good job in the gym, and he would look at himself and be like depressed and be like, I don't see it. Like I didn't achieve anything. I'm like, bro, look at you.
yeah, like you're brolic.
People themselves, you have sometimes you have to listen to other people, not just yourself.
Yeah, yourself. Well, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like people now, especially with everything that I have going on and everything like that, everybody's like, oh, you're like, like you're doing your thing. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
and you
no,
don't
I don't
feel
feel it. I don't feel
Yeah.
it at all.
I get like that sometimes too, and people are like, oh, your mixes.
But
this and
that's the
that.
thing, though. Like, I'm always, even in my head, I probably don't say it out loud when I talk to you, but like, you're fucking made. Like, you got it made, dude.
Yeah, see
You're-
that I'm always just like,
You don't feel that?
I mean, I always want more. I always want
Yep.
more and more and more. So I don't feel like I'm anywhere near what I
That's a good thing.
want to be. It is a good thing because
I-
it gives me something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And get better.
That means, that to me alone says that you're gonna do what you came here to fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get to a point where you're like, all right, I'm good with this,
Yeah, that's it. It's like,
you're going, like, you're not gonna stay here. You're gonna just go right back down.
yep,
You gotta always be trying to be better
exactly. True.
in everything. That's it. Like with all this stuff that I'm doing, my songwriting, like I'm constantly just listening to music, watching other people's videos, like what can I take from like, not try to steal, but like,
well, we can inspiration.
yeah,
stuff
what can
like
I
that.
learn from
Learn,
this
yep.
and better myself? And I feel like I've come across a couple people who are like not in that place. What would you say to those people?
Get in that place.
Well, how do you get in that place?
I don't. You gotta want it, and you have to.
Yeah.
That's what it all comes down to. You have to want something bad enough.
Yeah, you're right.
If you really if you're in that place, and you probably just don't want it as bad as you think you want it.
Yeah, because I feel like even the best artists, like famous, they gotta be in the studio. Like, did I sing that right? I didn't sing that right.
Yeah, of course. Everybody does.
Yeah, you gotta be wanting better.
It's funny. I don't mean. Of course, I'm not gonna say any names because this happens like all the time to me.
Can you tell me a name off camera? I need to know one name.
Well, you wouldn't know the person because it's not gonna be a famous person, but the people who come to me and they have these attitudes where like they know that they're like the shit. Like they're always the worst ones out of anybody. They're always the worst ones.
Yep.
It's one thing to be confident, but if you're like with this like.
I've come across a couple people who are like that.
Yeah.
You know, they like think that they are Jesus's gift. Like,
yeah, and then
and
not
then
even close to anything.
But it's funny because you expect to hear Jesus type music, like you know, like
okay,
let me listen to this, and then you hear it.
It becomes the
like,
worst thing in the world.
What the fuck did my ears just listen to right now?
I don't get it. It's so funny though.
What do you tell people?
I can't tell them anything.
You can't say anything.
No.
That sucks. Do you hate that?
I do. Cloud tells me all the time. He's like, you just gotta tell him. Like, you gotta let him know. Like, just tell him. You're that nigga. Tell him.
I had a dude that I was working with, and I apologize if you're watching this. Actually, you probably don't even know who you are because I'm working with so many like different people. But there's one dude that I was writing for. I wrote this song for him, and to be honest, it wasn't, I'll be honest, like, it wasn't the best song I ever written. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't, like, after writing it, I wasn't like, yes, this is it. It was decent.
Okay.
Scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it, like, a 7.
Okay.
You know? And I sent it back to him. He loved it, and I was like, okay, wow. He doesn't want any revisions or anything. Cool. He's like, all right, I'll get the mix back to you. Mm-hmm. Dude, when this is done... Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and find this mix for you.
It's horrible?
The worst I've ever heard in my entire... I literally was like, I'm about to mix this myself and then send it back to him. Because I could... Like, the preset that's on here right now is better than the mix that he... And this is like a recording preset. It's better than the mix that he gave to me.
So, was he, like, very confident in the mix? Like, he was very... Like, this is it?
Yeah. It said master on it. And I was like, please, no. Like, dude, the master, to my knowledge, is supposed to, like, raise the volume, make everything come, like, present.
Of course.
My voice sounded like if I could give you a visual, right?
Yeah.
Picture me standing at the end of that hallway.
Okay.
And you're outside.
That's how it sounded.
That's where my voice was.
Wow.
It was so far away from the music.
Yep.
But the beat was so good that I was so confident that this dude knew what the hell he was doing. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll write for you.
Man.
Nope.
You have to tell him.
I don't know how to say it.
You have to tell him. You have to tell him.
I asked
this
him.
This song is going out. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but it's
right
probably going to go out.
Right now I'm trying to, like, stall.
Okay.
I was like, oh, maybe I could add a second verse.
For that reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let him know.
What do I say though? Do I stop working with him? Like,
I mean, I would suggest to have him
send it out.
Send it out, or just go over the mix if he mixed it.
Yeah.
If he didn't mix it, if someone else mixed it, have someone else mix it.
Oh no, he mixed it.
Yeah, you just tell him you had a professional opinion about it, and it's this it doesn't sound like it's something that's gonna compete in the industry right now. And it needs to be fixed. Your voice is on it, but it's his song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote it.
I would suggest it. I would just tell him as a suggestion, not trying to be like your mix sucks, but because
But your mix sucks.
You don't. Yeah, it sucks, but
Dude,
you don't want it to.
When I play this for you,
I'm.
I hope I can find it somewhere.
Do you remember? Did I show you the guy that was singing and it was really bad or no? I did.
Yeah.
Do you know? I told him that like 2 days later that I can't work with him anymore. I had to.
It was the guy that you put the auto-tune and he was like, don't do auto-tune?
Yeah, I had to do it.
So
I had to tell him. Like sometimes it comes to that point where you're not able to you're not able to do
you
it.
just don't want
it's
your
so
name.
bad you can't do it and you don't want your name on it.
did you let him have the mix?
Oh yeah, I gave him everything and
But you told him not to.
I told him like very nicely and politely that we're not able to finish it. And I gave him his money back.
This dude, like you, that's why I thought you were saying what you just said before about people who come to you like they're the shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because this dude, he came to you like
he came to me.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh man,
And it's so funny how that facade can genuinely, even you as like a business guy who's been in this business for so long, like you probably were like, yeah, there's probably gonna be some dope shit that I'm about to hear.
Yeah.
And then you hear it, and it's complete diarrhea.
Yeah.
On a track, like not even shitting you.
Yeah. No,
See that?
She knows.
Not even shitting you, diarrhea. Like it was diarrhea on a track. This dude.
It was so bad.
And I hate to be like that.
Me too. See, I'm not that kind of person. Where
No.
It's like, but I mean, it is what it is. It was really bad.
No, yeah, it was. Oh my god.
And I did it for like him too because I had to let him like because I feel bad. Like yo, this guy is gonna put this song out.
Yeah.
He's gonna put it out, and
and
it's embarrassing. Like you don't want not just for me, for him himself.
But I feel like, do you feel like there are people out there putting like there's a lot of people out there putting garbage songs out, and there's a fan base for that.
Yep, there is.
There is,
I
right?
was just telling Jay the other day. There's a fan base for garbage.
There really is.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what it is. I think it's this younger generation.
Because they don't know.
They don't know. Like, and I don't know why they don't know. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Well, quality-wise, it's because nowadays the technology has been getting better, where you can get a setup for your home and record in your house.
Yeah.
So that right there throws the quality off rather than going to a studio. Now everybody's putting out this same quality, this shitty low quality, but the songs are good. Or sometimes. So these kids, that's what they're used to. They think that is the best.
Yeah.
So they're used to that, and that's what blows up. Same thing when it comes to the lyrics and stuff like that. The mumble rappers, it's garbage to us because we know.
Oh my god.
But the kids are what's helping them make money. Like the kids are the reason why these record labels are signing these people.
Oh my god.
It's the kids. It's not us. It's the kids.
Like Bad Baby.
Yeah. Everybody is just it's the kids controlling the whole music industry right now.
That's crazy.
That's the exact.
It's the
thing
people that are holding. I threw my phone over there, but it's the people that are holding the phones. Like that's what it is.
Facts.
If you're holding a phone and you're on YouTube or you're on mainly YouTube, really.
Yeah.
Because these people are putting their videos out and they're going viral.
YouTube and SoundCloud.
Yeah.
YouTube
Literally. There are like vultures on SoundCloud, like just waiting for new tracks to come out.
Trust me, I'm the guy who's mixing these songs, trying to fix them. But
you're mixing the mumble rap songs?
Oh, I'm mixing everything.
It's crazy how mumble rap is taking over, though.
That's it. It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. People think it's gonna go. It's gonna change. It's not gonna. It's not a phase this time. It's.
I don't think so.
It's here. You got to think about it. We've been listening to Future, which is not. Future's a good, a good artist, but
I like him.
We've been listening to him since 2010. You know?
I remember, what was that song? Turn on the Lights?
Turn on the Lights.
That shit was lit.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yep. So you got to think all the other artists, like Wayne. Wayne changed. He's still Wayne, but it was transitioning that year around 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
And it's still here.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's getting different. It's getting worse, but it's not.
Yeah. It's evolving, in my opinion, in the wrong way.
Yeah, it's not evolving in a good way. But
No.
then again, it's just like when we were listening to our parents' music and they were like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
So it's just...
Well, it's exactly. Like, it's kind of the way that, like, disco turned into, I don't know, R&B, maybe? What did disco turn into? Like, soul?
Yeah, like soul and R&B.
Yeah. And people are like, what the fuck is this garbage?
Mm-hmm.
And how, like...
They adapted to it.
Yeah. People hated Elvis because of that. People hated... Who else did they hate? I don't know. Did they hate Michael Jackson?
I don't know.
No, nobody
I
hated
don't think
Michael.
so.
Nobody hated Michael Jackson.
He was killing it because he started as a kid. He was killing it. So.
Yeah, that's true. But Elvis, I know for a fact they were like, who is this dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like, trying to fuse rock and whatever the fuck else.
And the next thing you know, everybody's doing it.
Yep. Yep. We should literally just make a track with, like, people yodeling in the background.
Yeah, we'll get the yodel kid. The fucking
that dude is, like, taking off.
Yeah. He's got mad remixes already, like house remixes and stuff like that. They won him. He was on Ellen, killed it on Ellen.
Yeah, I saw him on Ellen. He's actually got a really good voice.
Yeah,
so.
he's actually good at what he does.
He's amazing.
Yep. But
Now,
I don't think yodeling's gonna take off.
No,
so.
he's not gonna last. Like, you can tell the people. I didn't think that the Cash Me Outside girl was gonna eventually be signed to Atlantic Records as a rapper. She played her cards.
I actually like her though.
I do like her
To be honest
too.
with you.
She's actually got some bars.
Yeah.
I kind of like don't want to like her though. That's the thing. That's where I'm at.
Because
right
it's
now.
like I can't believe I can't believe this. This
Yeah.
is what I'm liking right now. This is
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. Like,
No.
why do I like this?
Yeah.
She like was on Dr. Phil hitting her mother. I don't want to like her.
Yep.
But her music is actually for the
It's
for that
decent.
category.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
It's decent.
She's
And I like her because she's actually using bars. She's not mumble rapping.
I was gonna say she's
Actually spitting.
She's got
I don't
bars.
know if someone. I feel like somebody may write for her. I don't know.
I was gonna say, what do you? I
Because
think
it's too good, especially like for her age and the things she talks about. It's I don't know, but she's I can see her doing. You know, she can stick around for a little
see.
bit.
Here's my dilemma with that. As a writer, right? I mean, I've done songs where they've been written for me, and I've sang them, or sung them for other people.
Okay.
But I know for a fact I would never put an album out or a project out with my name on it if it wasn't written, or at
By you.
least,
Or
co-written.
somewhat by you, yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
what do you think about that? What do you think about fucking writers?
You mean like when someone has someone write for them?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a problem. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because
Need this new perspective.
you have a singer-songwriter, then you just have a singer or rapper, whatever.
Yeah.
You're making money not off the lyrics really, it's your style, your flow, and how you bring the song as a whole to the person. So I think that
Your delivery, you're saying?
like the sound of the song. That's in my opinion.
I get that.
Like when Drake, supposedly had the guy write his songs. The songs were still good though, and Drake is the one who performed them.
He killed it.
No one cared that. No one really think about it. Do you know how many people get songs written every single day?
Yep.
Like the biggest artists. But you love the artist because the songs and you love the delivery of them and how they sound and how they feel.
That's true because I know this most recent song, the one that I just played for you. Mm-hmm. That song I did not write. Mm-hmm. But I am very proud of it, even though it's not a song that I've written, because when it was sung to me, the producer sang it to me how he wanted it sang.
It's different.
I
You put your own flavor to it. That's what I mean. So
yes.
I like Cardi B because the way she sounds on the track, like how she delivers her, that's Cardi B. It doesn't matter if I don't care if she wrote it or not, but that's I'm listening to Cardi B.
Yeah. So that's why I think now likability does matter so much more. Like, you gotta be liked so much more that God damn it. You gotta be liked so much more than your music. Unfortunately, as a writer,
Yeah.
Because if people like you, they want to hear you on that certain song. Like, I know, okay, with the YouTube and everything like that, people want me to cover songs,
Okay.
for instance.
Yeah.
They want, it's like almost like they'd rather hear me than like Ed Sheeran on the song. They want to hear my rendition of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's the same thing, because I feel like if you gave one of Cardi B's songs to like Bad Baby, it wouldn't
be the same.
No,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the same.
Yep. Like there's people out there who done real artist songs, major artist songs, and it's better than their song.
Yeah, they fucking kill it. Yeah.
All the time.
What now? Okay, what were your influences growing up?
My influences growing up were a lot of hip hop artists, Biggie, people like Puff That Mace. My mom, she was a DJ back in the day.
What?
Yeah, she was a DJ in Brooklyn. I don't remember the name she used, but she was a big DJ in Brooklyn. And my dad used to play in a band, and a Latin band. So I was always
played in a Latin band.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm half black and half Dominican. So
I didn't know that.
yeah. So I was always influenced by music growing up. Like it was always music in the house. It was always music. Like when I have a picture of me with a mixing board on it when I was like maybe 4 or something like that.
Oh, so you were around the shit from a very
Yeah, I was always influenced by music. So Michael Jackson too. Yeah, big time.
yeah, same.
Yeah, I just
one of my
music.
first records that I ever had was his. I think it was his Invincible album. What's the album where you are not alone? What's that song?
Oh man,
is that Invincible? I am here with you. I'm gonna sing it until he knows.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what album that was.
That album.
But that was that's the one of the best albums.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I remember it was red, like right? Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. And I remember listening to it with headphones in like the Walkman type of thing, laying on like I don't know why I vividly remember this, but laying on my living room floor, listening to like You and I was a very emotional kid, very emo. Him, Coolio.
Cool. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I know, like
I don't know. I just wasn't. But
no, I mean it wasn't my thing. And Brandy.
Oh, Brandy was good. Yeah.
Sitting up in my room.
Yep.
Do you remember that song?
Yep. I remember all her songs.
Those were like the first 3. They were Brandy and Coolio were like cassettes that I got. Those were the first records or whatever that I ever had for myself.
Dope.
But I think Michael Jackson has influenced every fucking musician out there.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody, of course.
That's why I love
He's
JT so much, because I feel like
he's like a Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
really
emulates him.
Yep.
So is Bruno.
Bruno, definitely. Bruno's
And The
very
Weeknd.
talented. He's so talented.
Yeah, Bruno. It's upsetting, but yes, he is very talented.
Yeah.
I just don't like the
I
drugs.
know, yeah.
But honestly, a lot of the a lot of inside stuff about the music industry, right? Mm-hmm. Would you say that? Okay, what percentage would you say of artists like dabble in that shit?
Oh, probably everybody.
Really?
Yeah. You can tell the genuine ones. Like, you know what it is? Even when they come out, it's not when they just come out. Like, they're fresh most of the time. It's just when the years go by, they just get into that shit. I don't know how or why, but...
Do you think it's like an initiation type of thing? Like,
I don't believe all that stuff. No.
We gotta get like Bobby.
Yeah, no. That'll be like a whole different...
That's a whole nother discussion.
He'll have everyone believe in it
Yep.
at the end of the conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe in...
I don't believe in it either, because I don't feel like that many people would just be ass raped.
No.
Just for...
I'm sure it has happened, maybe, but...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't think it's a huge thing now.
No, I don't think it's like if you're famous, you had to have.
You got to remember now, like the record labels are looking to get money off these people.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's not like, oh, he sounds good, he can sell, let's make him do, and then give him. No, they're already selling when the record label picks them up.
Yeah.
The record label doesn't need to do anything, but just have them under their label.
Yeah.
And give them a couple bucks to make a video or
promote their album. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Yeah. Right now, it's not how it used to be where you would go to a record label.
Yeah.
They come to you.
Yep.
After you get your buzz.
Exactly. There's nothing you have to do. Just have a buzz.
And your buzz has to be like not like 30,000. That's like chump change to them.
Yeah, they want millions.
They want millions of followers before they're even thinking about like pushing you.
Yep.
Like they may sign nobody artists, like what do they call them? Industry plugs. They may sign people like that. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, the ones that they're really pushing and putting their money behind, like Post Malone.
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
I love him.
I love him too.
I think he's dope.
Melodies?
Yeah, he's dope.
My God.
He's a songwriter. He's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's his melodies and his voice, his vocals are just, oh my God, I just fucking love all of
his
it.
album, did you hear it? It came out
No.
yesterday, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or 2 days ago, something like that.
I gotta download that. I gotta listen to it. What's that song? Rockstar?
Yeah, Rockstar was good, and
yeah.
Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho's
But I Fall
amazing.
Apart is still one of my favorite songs.
Is it on his new album or old?
It's on I believe it's on his new album. It's an old song, but I think it's gonna be on this album or the one that just dropped.
What do you think of G-Eazy?
I like G-Eazy.
Musically.
I think I like G-Eazy.
I think he's got bars.
Yeah, he's good.
Not like bars, but
he like I said, the delivery and the swag and that changes everything. So.
And his persona, his personality persona is different. He's literally coming from like a mobster, like slick back hair, Italian, like grease head.
Yep. It's being different.
Yeah.
Again, yep.
When have you ever seen a grease head come into the rap scene like that? He wears trench coats. Like he's dealing with Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
I love him.
I like him.
What about Halsey?
Halsey, I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Halsey too. Musically.
See, I like all these artists. Like,
who's your favorite EDM artist?
I like. No, cool. I can't think of the name. EDX.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they make crazy. Like I don't like I like deep house music.
Oh, like.
I don't like Tiesto music, like trance.
Got it.
I don't like that stuff.
Do you like the trap house?
I can listen to trap house. I like trap house.
I like, what's his name? Kygo?
Yeah, Kai. I can't say.
Kygo? I don't know how to pronounce it,
yeah.
but his I think it's his most recent album, which honestly is probably like a year old. Mm-hmm. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you would call it though. Electronic, I guess. I mean, it's all electronic.
Yeah. I would put him in that genre.
What did you think of Avicii?
Avicii was the shit. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was.
He set the bar for a lot of DJs.
I wonder. You think he died of drugs?
Well, he was having problems, wasn't it, with like alcohol?
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he messed up his body by drinking from all the shows and stuff like that.
What?
But I don't know if that's the reason why he passed away, because that was a big problem in his life.
I didn't
alcohol
know that.
abuse.
I didn't know that. That's it though. That's the industry.
Yeah.
That's scary for me, and like, especially as a songwriter, singer, like wanting to get out there. Mm-hmm. It's scary for me to be seeing all of these artists out there that are having all these issues.
Yeah, I think it's just because the fame and the money. Like the money's a big part of it. Like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then, like Biggie said, more money, more problems. It's true. You get more problems when you got money.
Yep. You don't know who to trust.
Yeah, and then.
Is it true?
it's trusting wise.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I don't trust anyone.
I know.
I don't trust one person.
I know.
You know?
I know you don't.
But it's true. Like you get money, and then all this, you think you're good because you got all this money, and then all other stuff happens. You know, it's just a whole new, opens other doors. And I think these artists, like, they have so much money and so much fame and so much pressure. It's like pressure being put on them and everything. Their lives change.
Yep.
It's everybody wants to be famous until you get famous, and then your life changes, and people expect so much from you. You got to be this, you got to be that, you got to be out every day doing this and that. Shows it gets stressful, and I think that's how they deal with it is drugs.
Yep. They cope, they
alcohol.
numb. That's what I think. Because I feel like you go from a point where it's a hobby, essentially. Like, music starts out as a hobby, something fun to do, to release. Like, I don't, even now that I'm writing for other producers and stuff like that, I don't write unless I'm feeling it. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to sit down and write and force my shit. Yeah. But I feel like once you get to that pinnacle point, you are expected. It doesn't matter whether you're feeling it or not.
You have to do something.
You have to.
And if you don't put something out, like you the record labels sign you saying you have to do this many songs per year.
Yeah.
Or drop this many albums by, your whole, when you're on the record label, the amount of time you're on the record label.
Yeah.
And like DJ Relent, he told me, he was like, he believes in my music, and a lot of people do too. And I'm like, listen,
I do too. Actually.
I know, I'm not trying to be like cocky, but I know I have a song or two where I can come out and I can be famous. I know that I can put a song out right now and it would make it to the radio, one or two maybe. But I would never do it, just for that reason.
Because
I want to be able to do it because I love to do it.
Yeah.
And I want to have fun with it my way and put it out the way I want to put it out, not what people are expecting and record labels want from you.
Exactly. And that's depressing to me, because it's like there's a part of you that wants that recognition, that you want people to hear your shit, because yes, you make music for yourself, but at the same time, there's a feeling that you get when you get that reaction from people that are like, yo, dude, that song is fucking amazing. But it's like, if I do that and enough people really like it, my entire life is changing and it's done.
That's it. You can't go back.
No.
I mean, you can go back, but then you got this whole media on you. Everything's a mess.
Yep. Like, if Cardi B dropped right now, she'd still be famous. People would still know who she is. Yeah. It's like MC Hammer. Yeah. Like, he dropped. He's not obviously popping anymore, but people still know who he is. They know that he went bankrupt and he lost all his money, whatever. So he'll forever live with that. Yep. So once you're on, you're on. People can't forget about you. It's not like Men in Black where you just hit the thing and you're done. That's true. It's fucking scary. It's really scary.
That's the music game, man. That's a big decision.
What do you think? This we'll end it with this. It's called the What the World Needs podcast. What do you think the world needs? What's the one thing?
The world needs to start believing in themselves. That's what, and more motivation and.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
Believe
it.
in yourself.
Is there anything else you want to say?
That's it. Really.
Was it as bad as you thought it was going to be?
No. I was a little nervous, but
it's good, right?
It's good conversation.
He's going to be back on. We're going to have like a round table discussion, so stay tuned.
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
It's going to be good. Maybe we'll discuss the flat earth.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's going to come up, so it's going to be in the conversation.
Yes.
So,
and God and Jesus.
Yes, all that.
Great. Wonderful.
That's going to be a good one.
Anyway, this is the What the World Needs podcast. This is Mike. Mike Seuss?
Yeah, Mike Seuss.
Is that's what you go by?
That's what I go by.
That's your business name.
Well, if you want to be technical, my engineer name, if you want to actually look me up and do some research on me as a person, it's my full name, Michael Cushion Jr.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike's Mix and Master.
Mike'sMixandMaster.com. House of Sound Recording Studio. What the World Needs.
Podcast. Doing big things. Doing big things. So this is how I end it. Stay real, stay smiling, and stay wonderful. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.